It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Bulldogs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Rob Lee is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now the first pitch. Allen Kemp is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Willie Arrojo. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So runners in scoring position, and here is Jeremy Pitts looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Henry.
Digging in will be Henry Starks. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. From the stretch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
This is popped up. Thomas shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Pete.
Striding in is Pete Broadway. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Ready with the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Carlos Morales will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready now is Franz Koenig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nope.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. Then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Matthew Vernon. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1, here it comes. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Ball 3.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Popped him up. Broadway over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 3rd, the center fielder, David.
Now to the plate here is David Rosado. First offering. Now that's popped up. Starks will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next to stand in is Mario Figueroa. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. You tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Next up, Kevin Sterling. The pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Stepping in now, Alan Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2-1 the count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the payoff pitch home. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Al Lowry, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Al Lowry.
First delivery to him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jesse.
Now to bat, Jesse Shabazian. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now. Doug Thomas is on deck. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Pitts is there, 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next, here is Doug Thomas. First offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Willie Arrojo.
The designated hitter, Willie Arrojo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds. this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. Third inning, no score to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. The 3-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shabazian is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Jeremy Pitts. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeremy Pitts has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Far too late, that's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Keith Broadway, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Starks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So now to the plate, Leonard Hammock, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Sam Lopez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Now here's the first offering. Gaylord Stahl comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Franz Koenig, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Broadway is there, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now in the box, Fernando Chacin.
The shortstop, Fernando Chacin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the pitch. Strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here now the 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Mario Figueroa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he sets him down swinging. Mario Figueroa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shabazian will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Matthew Vernon.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, David Rosado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up is Al Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of.
Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alan Kemp. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to dig in, Willie Arojo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Inside ball 1.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out. And now here is Jesse Pitts. Flew out last time up. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in next, Jeremy Pitts singled in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The
to the plate now, Henry Starks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Lopez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Bulldogs lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Jesse.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next to the
So here is
the
Doug
catcher,
Thomas, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The first baseman, number 21.
Now at the plate is Leonard Hammock. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate, Sam Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network. Damon Rios takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So stepping in is Pete Broadway, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Broadway goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And the pitch. Fernando Chacin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Mario Figueroa, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Rios stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-0 pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, Kevin Sterling, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Rosado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Alan Kemp. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Chacin at second, Figueroa at first, 2 out in the inning. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. And now, Gaylord Stahl will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next
now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Matthew Vernon. First offering. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Julio Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Julio Castro.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Arojo. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Jesse Pitts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lift is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Jeremy Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shabazian will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the veteran outfielder, David Rosado. First offering.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box now, Al Lowry, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next up for Los Angeles, Doug Thomas. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. fouled away. Rosado at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Bob McDaniel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 3, Bob.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Henry Starks, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Pete Broadway. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike. McDaniel is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
3-1. Fernando Chacin is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Up next, Fernando Chacin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Chacin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat, get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball.
Not so there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mario Figueroa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shabazian gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Leonard Hammock. Billy Covington is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Billy Covington.
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another try at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Sam Lopez waits on deck. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate now, Sam Lopez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gaylord Stahl is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high. And it's 3-0. In there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up
Next, it'll be Franz Koenig, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Fouled away. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next to hit is Matthew Vernon. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Here comes the 0-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Lifted down the line in left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Doug
attention,
Lingo
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score
28.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lingo.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Kevin Sterling.
Kevin Sterling.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Alan Kemp. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Arojo.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Willie Arojo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Bulldogs are out in front 3-0. Now into the box, David Rosado. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
David Rosado. Your
John
attention, please.
Clement comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Clement.
Now here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Liner towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter.
So next to bat will be Jesse Shabazian. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he got him. Next up is Doug Thomas.
The catcher.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
Count now a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Bulldogs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Carlos Morales earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. John Clement hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First,